Yo, what up? And welcome to another episode of Straight from the Stands, an unapologetic, unofficial LA Galaxy podcast, hosted by four foul-mouthed supporters who bring you their thoughts and views on everything related to LA Galaxy, straight from the stands. I am your co-host Smarts, alongside the always angry Angel, his counterpart level-headed George, and the man with the facts, Masa. This is Straight from the Stands.
Good evening. How's it going, fellas? How you guys doing this wonderful Monday afternoon?
So long, farewell to you, my friend.
And like clockwork, Angel singing again.
Hell yeah.
Listen, you have a brighter smile than I thought you would today, especially after Friday,
You
especially
think
after
so?
today. Like,
Listen, so this I can't confirm. I had a minimum of 15 hour nap
I
on
heard
Saturday
about
morning.
that.
That's nice.
Yeah. And that's after I had already woken up and already slept like about 4 or 5 hours before that. So pretty sure I slept about 20 hours total.
What time
Nice.
you knock out on a Saturday morning?
This one, whenever I got home, that was like around 7 in the morning, maybe 8 in the morning. I don't know. You gotta ask Marilyn whenever she opened the door for me. Yeah,
You
and then straight to bed.
Wow.
Woke up briefly, showered with some cold ass water, ate some Salvadoran breakfast from La Esperanza. Actually, it was Guatemalan from La Esperanza. I'm like, post it for like about an hour or two. Then right back to bed.
I like that.
Passed out, I think like around 10 at night. Woke up like around 1 or 2 the next day.
You look rejuvenated.
Yeah, listen, I feel younger.
Fuck.
How you doing, George? You had a eventful day today?
Yeah, pretty good. I went to Knott's Berry Farm. I tried to start a Disneyland fight with Stacy, but she wasn't down for it.
Yeah, it was hot as shit today.
Hell yeah.
It was hot as shit. So
You
I
can
can
tell.
only imagine.
I'm darker now. You can't tell.
Mas, how you doing?
I'm chilling, bro.
Hey, congrats, Masa.
Oh yeah, congrats, baby. You having baby girl, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Congrats on that. That's dope.
Thank you.
That's
Hey,
beautiful.
congrats, Masa.
That's beautiful. All right,
Hey,
boys.
Rudy, how are you doing? Let me ask you. I want to know about
Oh
you.
shit! Damn.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that. I'm,
Catch you off guard, huh?
Yeah, way.
I'm more
guard.
about feelings now. I'm all
Uh,
about feelings.
man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm still not over Friday. That's still lingering there, but
Chill out.
not ready for this Friday.
Listen, I'm over the
Okay.
season period, so
Uh,
maybe that's why I feel the way that I do right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boys. Hey, Masa. It's been a week, and we still ain't got no fucking pavon, dog. What's good
I-
with you, dog?
I got a tattoo though,
Man, fuck your tattoo.
a Batman tattoo.
I still can't believe it's not butter.
I still can't believe it's not butter. What's up with your boy, Masa? Where's pavon at?
He's coming, bro.
Man, not some bullshit. All right, but there is a
Boca signed Toto Salvio today,
and
or he left Benfica during preseason to go to Boca. So
there is a
there's that.
and there's also a timeline now, right? There's a clock ticking because
Friday, supposedly.
because that's the close of the Argentinian excuse me, that's the close of the Argentinian transfer window, right? So if it's gonna happen before Friday or on Friday, which is gonna be a little too late for us. I wanted it to happen before that, but that's the update. Nothing has changed except that there's a deadline now. It has to happen before Friday if it's gonna happen at all. I think that might not be accurate. Who knows? Is there anything else you want to talk? Is there anything else before we get into the game? Any other rumors? Any other news?
Stairs is hurt.
Yeah. What? Oh, Stairs is hurt.
Stairs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stairs is hurt. That looked weird too, right? Like, has there been an announcement or a press release on what happened to him?
Listen, it's the Galaxy. Game happened on Friday. They had practice on Saturday. I believe they may have had the day off on Sunday. I imagine they practiced today, and we still haven't heard shit.
No shit, right?
Nope. They're probably gonna announce it with Thursday when they usually announce all the bunch of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows, man? Fuck. Listen, I'm starting to get mad already. Can you just move on to something else?
Man, listen. That's a big down. That's a big down. Hope it's not seriously, but it looked weird. I'm not sure what happened to him. He was in the play and then he felt something. And he just kind of like.
It's
crouched
crazy how
over.
we're a year later. If you would have told us last year, like, damn, we're gonna miss Stairs, and we're over here like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's just crazy, huh?
No, for sure, and it's a big like. And I'll get into it when we get into the game, but Stairs is big right now. I think that especially for our defense, he's big. So I'm hoping he's good for I'm hoping he's good for Friday. We'll see.
Yep.
But let's talk about this past Friday. This past Friday we
Why?
because we have this is what
Yeah,
we do.
that's-
This is what this show's about. I get it. Listen, I said it. I said it in our pre-show when we do the 15-minute countdown before we actually get the show started. The whole day I've been contemplating what stance to take, what to really say about this game because it's so fucked. I don't think I could say. There's nothing I could save. There's nothing I could, you know. And you'll hear my tone a lot if you listen to the last tailgate where I tried to stay optimistic. I try to wish for the best or whatever. I'm not sure how I could play that part anymore. At least not right now.
Listen, the only reason I did not call this fucking tie, I mean, this lost last game, I was this close. I wanted to because Masa's like, decilo, Angelito, decilo. But I couldn't fucking bring myself to do it because, I'm stupid for this team, right?
Same.
Like, listen, this had big ass fucking L all over it. And the only reason I could bring myself to is because there's always that little tiny bit glimmer of hope that Rudy gives me, that George gives me, like that optimism that you guys said. Obviously, you guys know me, I'm pessimistic as fucking fuck everything, right? I wanted to go there from the beginning. I didn't. And listen, rage, anger, everything that levels to this shit. I'm pretty sure this is the most angry I've ever been in my life with this fucking team. Not even in 2017. At least in 2017, sure they were shit, but at least some of those games they fucking they try, they put in hard. I mean,
Yeah.
we had Yella Van Dam back then, so that helps. Even going through 2018, not even the fucking Houston game, getting eliminated, with everything that happened that year with the transpire. I get it, I totally get it, but never have I ever been this angry. Rage. I mean, after you lose to San Jose, everything. Then your team turns it back. Don't even come and show fucking face. Only like one or two players.
Yeah. No. Listen. This is to me. This is right up there with the Houston game. To me, this is like probably even worse, just because
It is worse.
You remember? Listen, and the tailgate, I thought these guys would have some kind of heart because they saw us go up to San Jose and they saw us like pour everything we had in the stands, and they didn't come through. And I figured that at home they would.
Me and Angel told you this.
Listen, I get what you're saying, and I told you. I mean, that's what I was trying to explain. My stance is weird right now because I'm usually the guy who rather believes it's gonna happen than not believes it's not gonna happen. So, it's weird for me because this is not usually my stance. This is not usually how I come on the show or any of the shows that we do. So it's it's weird for me. But you know what? We started off well. 2 minutes in, we get a corner. We get a corner and fucking and Fulcher puts it in. Right,
So crazy.
a minute and
we've
change.
always said
Alright.
when we score first. Always
Pieces.
said
That's
always
the
just-
stat.
Dog,
Listen,
that's the thing that got me so mad. The fact that we've always been pushing for it, and we almost got two. We almost got two before the half. We would have been up two at the half. This is exactly what we've always said this team needs to do for him to step this shit up, for us to finish out a game.
Yeah.
And they do the complete opposite. It's so hard to talk about this fucking team just because you don't know what they're gonna give.
And that's the thing. Actually, you were gonna say something.
Rudy,
Go for it,
Rudy,
Go
Rudy,
for it. Go for it.
hold it. So, and this is on me. 100% rage from the beginning. And listen, I was happier before we started talking about this shit. Add some structure to this shit. Add some structure.
Yeah. So
Let's
listen.
go and,
Let's talk.
I'll keep raging a little bit more a little bit later. But yeah, add some structure to this shit.
Let's talk about this game, right? Like, so we gotta go in the second minute and change, and we
What
gotta
was
go.
the lineup?
Yep, let's go with that. We came out with Bingham in the back, Fulcher right, Steris and Gonzalez, People Gonzalez in the middle, with Shovik on the left. That one was a little shocker for me. Alvarez, that's Corona and Dos Santos in the middle, with Fabio playing right above them, Antuna and Efra out wide, with Zlatan in the middle. I think was it who was it? I think it was George. George and Massa predicted them pretty much this lineup, right? I think we just had Kitchen in there, but Kitchen apparently is injured, so he didn't play. Felcher was in there. I think we had Arajo staying there, but Felcher was in there. Shovik was in there. Yeah, and you know what? Shovik had to be there, right? Because Polenta was injured, and I think they're gonna put Traore in this game. So whatever. That was the lineup. It is. Listen, Well, I think Polenta is missing, but Polenta and Kitchen. But this wasn't a scrub lineup. This wasn't Cuello starting. This wasn't Emma starting. This wasn't fucking Carrasco starting, right? This is a decent lineup. This is a lineup that we should come out at home and get a result. Or you know what? I'm gonna lower the bar. This should be a lineup that we come out and show face, right? Whatever the score line might be. But this is a lineup that should come out and show face and really compete, and really defend our city, defend our home. But as we all know, that wasn't the case. Again, so now that we have the lineup there, we scored again really early on, right? And one of the things that stood out to me is something one of our, and I'm sorry I can't remember who it was, but one of the comments in our previous show was that when we scored first, we were 10-0.
Yeah.
Right. So when we scored first, immediately it gave me a little confidence. I'm like, okay, we scored. We usually don't lose. At least this season we haven't lost when we scored first.
You know what? I felt confident when we scored, and then 10 minutes went by, and I told B Nasty, yo, we're about to get smashed on. All it took was 10 minutes. It wasn't even
in that 10 minutes.
Dog, that high press. We were losing the ball in the middle right away.
Yeah.
That's why when you guys were on the halftime, you guys were all hyped, like, yo, we're gonna dominate second half. I was like, what are you guys talking about? I know you guys were trash, so I didn't say anything further than that. I was like,
I legit felt good though.
I was like, yo, no, I wasn't, dog. It took 10 minutes, and I was like, yo, these fools are about to fuck us.
So I'll say this, right? I'll say this, and I watched the game. I watched the game back, and it's a lot worse than I remember seeing it at the game.
It was bad.
No, 100%. I like now watching now having it watched again. Now watching it again, like I 100% agree with you. Like it wasn't good, right? But I mean, I don't have to tell you how it is when you're in the stands. When you're in the stands, like, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, you don't see it necessarily the same way you see it when you're watching on TV. So at the halftime show, we were 1-0. We hadn't lost the game when we scored first, so I figured, right? But listen, we're a little ahead of ourselves. I agree with Masa. Even at the stands, I realized that we're having a hard time creating, right? Like pushing up and getting in their side, their half of the field. It wasn't fluid. It was hard. It's hard to get there. Although we then had a good chance again of a corner. Actually, you know what? How we got the corner, right? We get a long ball from Jonah to Antuna. That the defender misplays it and gives to him with space, and Antuna just smashes the. But my man, he doesn't have the smarts. Remember we talked about Antuna not too long ago, and I told you he's not fully convinced with him, right? Because he had all that space, he has all that speed, and the one thing he lacked was a decision, whether he was
his touch let him down.
But even listen, he had the space, and more than his touch, I was thinking of his decision. Like, I don't think he ever had in mind a clear idea what he wanted to do when he had all that space.
No.
You know what I mean? Like he didn't know if he was gonna cut in, cut out, take a shot. Like there was he just running. Whatever. A defender somehow gets back there, prevents whatever he was trying to do and gets to the corner. Same play as the goal. You know, Jonah first pole to Felcher. Felcher gets behind it, and that bitch smacks off the bar. I remember seeing that shit. Almost looked slow motion to me when I saw it. I thought it was going in, and it comes right back out. And here's the thing, right? Like, it comes back out to Efra, on top of the box, maybe 30 yards out. Mm-hmm. And I was standing right next to Randy, and I said, "Yo, he's gonna take it." And then he does some scoop pass to nobody.
Did you see that reaction to Jonah on that?
No.
So Jonah, he was the one that kicked the corner, obviously. So Jonah's still gonna be down that wing. He was pissed. He started yelling. He was asking for the ball. He's like, "Why aren't you gonna play me like some Zlatan shit?"
Yeah, well, that's good.
Which I'm good. I want that, especially
Mm-hmm.
from Jonah. I want that to have everyone else accountable, because you hear from Zlatan, you hear from this. Someone like Jonah to tell you some shit like that. That's what we need.
But man, listen. I mean, I know we don't follow G2 as you know, as close as we follow the first team, but we all seen fucking Efra take these bangers from about that range.
Yes, sir.
So I have no idea why he didn't take that. He didn't take that shot. It could have been off. It could have gone into the stands. But like, listen, the one of the reasons that you're up in the first team right now is because you were taking these chances in G2. So why that? Why that scoop pass? Like, I don't know, man. I that one to me was just a little. I didn't get it. I thought he had it. I thought he had a good look too. I thought the whole thing was set up for him to take a crack at it, and he did it. And I think, and I might be wrong, and I can't really recall, but I think that might have been like the last. No, I'll tell you this for sure. That was the last real opportunity we had in that first half. You know what I mean? After,
anything good, anything crazy, worthwhile, yeah.
and then after that, it was fucking. It was a barrage of shots from San Jose on fucking.
Now that you talk about it, I don't know what the fuck we talked about the halftime show. Now that we're actually talking about it, I was really drunk.
Listen, I was just confident because we still up 1-0 because we had hit the crossbar, and Bacon was having a game.
Y'all ain't shit.
No, you can't see it.
Yeah, with your screen, we can't tell.
Oh, there it is. Man. Again, right? With all that being said, so before we move on, like I think Bingham had a fucking hell of a first half too. There was two shots that came from. There's two shots that came from the same place, in almost identical form. Right, comes off a corner. They get on top of the box towards the left, and they have an open shot. Right. Mm-hmm. Again, I'll say this: when I play keeper, and you guys know this, I always tell you, like, if they're gonna take shots, make sure they should take shots from a flank, not from the middle. But Bingham still had to get there, and he got there on both of them. There was another play where it was a deflection and almost crept into the first pole, and he was able to react and get there. I think his showing in the first half was.
He did well, especially the saves. He didn't put anything back into a dangerous position. I think everything that he did as far as he saved, he held on to it or just pushed it out wide. He did exactly what we've. But honestly, I can't take that because I don't want our goalie to have a good game. I don't even want our goalie to be relevant in these fucking games.
Right, like, listen. So I said, when in the argument me and Angel's gonna have forever for the season is what I meant with Bingham. And what I meant with Bingham was, like, I want him to do 2-3 saves max that keep us in a game that are game changers, right? Like they either keep us in the game or prevent us from going down, whatever it is. When you have, I think he was credited for 14 saves.
That's crazy. Was 14.
What the fuck?
It's tied for second all-time MLS ever.
14 saves, dog, on 35 shots taken, 16 on goal or 17 on goal.
16 on target. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Come on, man.
Dog, we were so slow to close down, and then when we tried to try to turn with Jonah, San Jose double teamed Jonathan. And that's it. Don't let him turn.
Well, listen. In what I seen, and I didn't catch this when I was at the game, but there was a lack of movement or free movement from the players.
Urgency.
Right? Yeah, for sure. But even in the first half, like, you didn't see players. They were man mark and they were pressing high, right? So you don't if you're a wide player and you're being marked way wide, then you got to make some movement. You don't just stay out there and wait for some like super pass that gets past your man mark. You make some movement, or you point where you want the ball so you can make a run. There was none of that. It was a lot of like, hey, I'm playing here in the center, so I'm gonna stay around here and maybe give me the ball, and nobody else moves either. It was so weird, like the lack of movement, like it.
I think hats off to Almeida. He played every time that we said it when we played without Jonathan, there's been no urgency. There's been just a back and forth. Basically, we play without Jonathan because they double teamed the most of the game. They took him out of the game.
And with that being said, he was still the one who was showing the most. He was still the one that was running, trying to run up, definitely close it down everywhere. Right, listen, Corona too. I think Corona did a good job, fucking trying to get in some tackles in there, right? Like trying to be a little physical, right? Fabio, man, listen, I've been backing up Fabio. there's been some harsh criticism on Fabio, but I've been saying like, hey, listen, he's finding his groove, he's doing his thing, and he gets one or two good looks a game.
I didn't see that.
Not this game.
I didn't see that.
My man Efra, right? Efra's one of the players I love. Like I think he's talented. I think he's gonna be something for us. This game, not there. My man Rolf, right? Rolf is somebody I back up 100% because I like Rolf.
I can't wait to talk about that motherfucker.
Rolf going forward, I think he was doing good. But man, gee, come on, like I didn't. It was the people. All right, hold on. So before we get into like really getting into people, we end up the first half 1-0. Again, I'm still feeling confident because we don't lose when we score first. You know what I mean? When we get the lead first, we don't lose. At home, we're not gonna lose. This is gonna be our game. So we go in halftime. I make a fool out of myself because I'm over there yapping. I'm over there yapping. Plus, like we're with our people. You know what I mean? We got people saying what's up with us too as we're doing this. So I'm over there yapping, being stupid.
Hey, shout out to the Bears halftime.
My man GWO, Galaxy World Order, shout out to you.
Carlos.
Yep.
Carlos.
Shout out to you for the beers. But man, yeah, at halftime, I'm still like, I get it. Like I knew, because me and Randy had been talking throughout the whole first half. I understood that we weren't playing that great, but I was like, okay, cool. We're not playing that great. And we're up 1-0. We're like fucking inches away from being up 2-0. We'll figure something out and score one or two more in the second half. I'm still feeling confident though.
No,
Know what I
at
mean?
halftime I told B Nasty we're gonna lose again.
Yeah, but you've been saying we're gonna lose forever though,
Yeah, you never think that we're gonna be good enough.
right?
Well, dog, you didn't have to wait. The first half said it all.
No, I agree. Like, listen, if I would have watched it at home,
Sober. I would have.
Yeah, I was sober though. We had a little pizza party holding hands with B Nasty and everything.
So
That's the type of viewing party I'm gonna have on Friday. Just for the record, in case anybody wants to join me at my house for my viewing party. Yep.
So going to halftime, and I'm thinking, okay, this is whack. I mean, I'm thinking this is dope. We're up 1-0. I'm still feeling good. We're gonna win, and that's how we go into the first half, right? Second half starts, and it's a lot more of the same, where we can't figure out three passes and getting past the halfway field, halfway mark, with the bomb possession and creating anything. It's just a bunch of fucking half-ass passes with no real intention. I don't know what we expect from Zlatan when it's a game like that, when we can't have possession, past our own half. I don't know what we could expect for Zlatan. Zlatan's not gonna make a 30-yard dash.
Right, so we said that Zlatan's irrelevant in this lineup unless he scores. Once he scores is when he gets the urgency.
Well, listen,
or he won't fight someone.
Here's the thing, though, right? Like for him to score, we have to have some possession or some kind of attack in the final third, in the attacking third, right? When we don't have none of that, what the fuck do we expect? I mean, unless he's doing another Chivas where he scores a banger from 45 yards out, but I mean, those are like once in a lifetime things. But honestly, like I don't see how we expect the Zlatan to score this game the way we played.
No.
And the chances,
anybody, we don't have any chances.
And listen, in the one or two crosses that I remember, there were crosses, but they weren't. I mean, they never really got to a place where Zlatan gonna do anything with them. So we could talk about his attitude, we could talk about his body language or whatever. But to be honest, like he was nullified, right, by San Jose and by the way we played. So that being said, we come out, man. We come out, and it's more the same. It takes about 15 minutes before fucking what's his name? I'm sorry. Let me see.
I don't remember who scored the first game. The first goal.
Kasi, whatever.
Down the middle.
Don't give a fuck.
Whatever the guy's name is, he scores a goal. We didn't close him down, right? I talked about this in the first half where we let these fools take shots pretty easily with nobody really closing down.
He took Jonah. He kind of cut Jonah, and then Fabio wasn't there to help out, or no one was there to close out once Jonah got taken. There's a gap in between the defense and Jonah, and that's exactly where that goal came.
And it was a well-taken shot, right?
Yeah.
Fuck him, but it was a shot that was always going away to the far post. And as good as I believe Bingham was that night, That's a tough one. Unless
He's not getting there, bro.
Yeah, like
that shit was well placed and good power on that shit.
yeah, always going away. So I'm not
Low driven, dog. OP as fuck.
Yeah, for real. It was good, man. And that 1-0 that changes the whole thing for me because I'm like, fuck. All right.
Yep.
One, like I had recognized already that we weren't really doing much. It was really their game. And two, I didn't think we had the heart or the balls to really fight back. Right. Still, right at this point, I'm thinking we're gonna fucking draw this game. I'm thinking we're gonna draw this game. It's gonna be a 1-1 game.
I don't know, but I think once that goal came, it kind of sobered me up, and I saw the light. I saw what Massa saw at halftime.
Oh, I mean, you don't need to, right? Fucking what? Like 3 minutes later.
Dog, Rolf is the most useless piece of shit. I don't know why the fuck we played him. My man did not play any minutes in the Gold Cup. If I'm in the Copa America,
Yep.
no minutes, and we put him into a fucking game where he hasn't even been good before he left. I still think Araujo and him was debatable. He got broken.
Yeah.
Broken.
Listen. I'm gonna chime in right now. Right.
Please do so.
You guys talk. Araujo also got. He didn't do any better at San Jose, away in San Jose. He didn't do any better. So listen, if that's where you're going with your assessment, bro, at this point, both right backs got done. Both are trash. There was no one better than the other. They were both.
Can you tell me how much we paid?
The difference is that
you know
what the difference is? That at least fucking Felcher got a goal in there. Araujo didn't even do shit in the other game. He got lit up.
Can you tell me how much we pay?
I don't give a fuck about we're talking about what happened. All right, well there you go. That goal, the goal that put us ahead 1-0, that gave us all a bit of hope. There goes where your money was.
He gave 2 goals.
Araujo didn't even do shit.
He gave up 2 goals.
Man,
I didn't think he gave up 2 goals.
Do you notice that? He gave up 2 goals. What are you talking? The last goal was on him.
Yeah,
no,
that's the only one that was on him.
I thought that was more on I thought it was more on people.
Listen, whatever. I don't care.
The one that he had no. He looks at the ball when the ball's away from him. He has no urgency to mark. You need to stop ball watching and understand that people making the runs or putting themselves into places where they're going to score a goal. Rolf stayed watching the player and he stayed looking at the ball. Nothing happened. There was no urgency.
Listen, but
I've always given this motherfucker a hard time. He's not good enough.
Well, listen, but I tell you what, look, I don't think anybody in defense was good enough.
No. But that's what I'm saying. George making it about money. Like, it doesn't matter.
That's
still the roster. He's on the roster. It doesn't matter how much more he's making. It doesn't matter which of the two is playing. They both got done up dirty. It doesn't matter. They were both trash. Period. Doesn't matter what the money was. One could be making $1 million, then one could be making 0. They still both got done dirty as fuck. Might as well not have nothing.
All right, cool. All right, go back to being quiet. I'd rather just not argue because there's no argument. I don't.
But how am I wrong though? How's my comment wrong?
I listen. I'm with Angel on this one. Like at this point, money is irrelevant because they're in the team, and I don't necessarily think that Araujo would have done anything better, and I don't think Araujo gets in the position that Rolf gets in for that goal and for the one that gets off the crossbar.
Diego Mora's Araujo didn't get lit up in San Jose.
Man, the game was way bigger, too big for Araujo. That's what I want to say. In the first game,
can't be mad at Efra too. Then
can be mad at Efra. Yeah, no, I agree.
No,
I agree. I can't mad at.
I'm not mad at Efra.
No, I'm not.
No, you weren't.
I'm not mad at either. I'm disappointed. So the reason I'm disappointed too is because I want a game like this for it to be Efra's big game. I want his coming out game to be a game like this, right? So I'm not mad at him. He's fucking 17 years old, right? I want him to do better though. So and that's the thing with Efra. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna talk him a little shit. That's I am, but I gotta be patient because the kid's 17 years old, and I remember me 17 years old. I wasn't doing that. I was getting ready to be a father, but whatever.
I was missing goals in high school.
Man,
I agree with you guys on Rolf being trash this game. I don't think he's a bad player though.
Well, here
I think he got done, bro. Everybody gets done once.
Let me ask something. From the back line, do you think Rolf was the worst one?
Who, Rolf?
Yeah, this game, this game.
No, I think everybody was just as bad because okay, Rolf gets done right, and then that cross goes into the middle. Why didn't no one step up to clear that ball, or at least put a foot in?
And the thing is, there's bodies inside the area, right? So like, there
Exactly.
shouldn't
There
be.
was two motherfuckers behind Rolf, and no one gets there. So as much as Rolf got done, why didn't no one close that shit down?
Somebody else backed them up, and that's the whole point of
Exactly.
having 4 people in the back line.
Yep. And it wasn't like they were out of position. It wasn't, you know what I mean? It was San Jose wanted it more. San Jose was the fucking, again, the stats stats say 5 shots versus 32 shots. They wanted to fucking score, and they fucking scored. They scored 3 times, and we took a fucking L at home. All right. We could want to talk. Should we talk about the last 2 goals? The last goal. I thought the last goal was on. I thought the last goal was on fucking people too. I thought people were slow as fuck, out of fucking out of shape, out of fucking out of rhythm. My man. Jesus fuck. We went after this guy. And I said it before. Listen, I'll take Polenta over people. Right.
Let's talk about Steris coming off though, because that plays big too though.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that it's Steris' fault or whatever.
Oh, he got injured, right?
He got hurt and he like limped off.
Yeah, listen, and it's funny.
I do agree with you that people didn't step up, but I think that was a little more on Rolf because he ball watched. He should have dropped into that position, and he just kind of stood there. But a lot of people was like, "Yo, Rolf was gas 60th minute, then that's a coaching decision. Take his ass out then.
Yeah.
If you see that he's not running anymore, then fucking take him out. Like you have a good backup there."
And it's
You know
I
what?
get it.
Hold
Though.
on,
Go for it.
Unpopular opinion, since we were saying that Bingham was doing such a good job, Rudy, do you think Bingham could have did it better with the clearance on the save?
On the last goal?
Yeah.
Listen,
he did a really good first half.
There's a couple of things in the last goal. There's a couple of things, right? Like that shot's on him, right? So the save, I think it's a little reactionary, but fuck, he dropped it right there, like
right there.
And to me, like, I don't know, man. Listen, critique that really harshly. In my opinion, it's gonna be a little unfair.
You should.
But I think it's a little unfair because it's right on him, right? Like, listen, if that shot had less on it or it was from further and he puts it back there, I'll say, yeah, he shouldn't have done that. But it was on him, and I think because it's on him, and it's a reactionary kind of like, he puts his hands up and blocks it, it lands there. I would have liked to see him try to, parry it behind. You know what I mean? Parry behind, but the way he positions his hands kind of gets on top of it.
Wide or something.
Yeah, man. And he did that the whole first half. Everything that he parried in the first half was either out for a corner or out wide where he was out of danger. I would love to see him do better than that, but I'm also not going to be super harsh on that.
Same. I just wanted to see. And La Niña Futbolista, Rob makes a good point. When you get 30 shots on you, some are going to go in. Our goalie should not have 30 fucking shots on us. Yeah, no. I don't care who we're playing.
There's one thing I want to say about that. I seen a lot of people talking about, Bingham showed a lot of heart in this game, Bingham than this.
We know your stance.
Listen,
we know your stance.
So shut up and listen.
We know what you're gonna get. You don't get no heart at San Jose. It's this and that. We get
it. He doesn't. Exactly. So shut the fuck up and listen.
All right. Say what I just said in a different tone.
Let him talk. Right. Don't.
So shut the fuck up and listen.
Go. Keep going. Come on. We're listening. Hurry up.
Okay. No heart whatsoever. Absolutely.
You don't think so?
No, but David Bingham, he did what he had to do for the fucking team, regardless if it was hard or not. Bro, come on. Are you serious? 30 fucking shots. I get that. Give him just whatever. I gave him so much shit. 100%. Everyone, no secret. And to this day, fuck Bingham. Fuck David Bingham for life. Nothing is on him. I don't care how many fucking shots he should have blocked or he should have done different with the goals that he got scored on. You take 30 fucking shots.
Yeah.
Come on. That means it's like one goal out of 10 shots. That's a good ratio, man.
Right? Listen.
Listen. I get it, George. Hey, everything. 100% would say about David Bingham all day, every day. Fuck David Bingham. But come on, man. Like that. This is not on him at all. Not a single goddamn thing. I don't care how many of those. Yeah, he should have blocked it this way. He should have done this way. The boss should have done this way. Should have got blah, blah, blah. Nah, man. You took 30 shots. You only allowed 3 goals. You earn your little paycheck right now. You do you, boo boo.
Yeah. No,
Did he come say hi to you after the game?
What?
Did he come to the stands to you after the game?
No.
Oh, okay.
Man, again, right? I just talked about the last goal. I can't necessarily mad at him. I can't be mad at him at all, man. Like fuck me, my guy. Man, everybody in the team. Everybody in the team needs to take him out. Get him a burger or something though. It's it's dumb. And that was that, man. And that was that fucking game. Just completely disappointed. Angel, talk to me a little bit about what upset you after the game. Because listen, actually, so before we get, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off.
That's fine. That's fine.
Before we get into this, we usually pick out one player to be a fool of the week. I think we could all unanimously say the whole team, with the exception of Bingham, are fools this fucking week.
No, he's still for the week because
Okay.
he took a L with the team. It's a team. It's a team, dog. Fuck that.
All right.
The whole team is
Cool.
a fucking whack as fuck.
I'm gonna leave Bingham out of this one personally.
Nah, my for the week is Angel. Fuck the team. He made the team look like saints.
Angel's amazing. I love Angel.
Well, if that's the case, then both John and I are fools of the week. So
John at least hit someone.
listen, I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
All right, story time, Angel. Come on.
Angel. So two things, right? What upset you? What do you expect? What you wanted from the team after the game, and what really upset you after the game?
Well, I mean, it's right. It's no secret that this whole season I've been saying for a minute, especially after US Open Cup, I don't think we're gonna win shit. Right? I said yes, it's gonna be better than last year. We'll make playoffs. Definitely a step forward in progression. Realistically, yes, it has been. It's been a better season, at least in terms of points. It sucks to say, but based on points, yes. With that being said, all I've been saying, and Rudy, you mentioned this, George, you mentioned this at some point earlier in the season. At minimum, one thing that we always have to have is we need to beat San Jose.
Yep.
And at this point, toss LAFC into the mix, right? We have to be at minimum. That's at least if we're not gonna win shit, the only thing that we have to hold on is we at least beat our rivals, right? We owned everyone last season.
Mm-hmm.
Coming into the season, I'm like, listen, all right, I feel like our squad is better. It's at least player for player. Anything that San Jose has, I think we're this, we're that. You know, I expect an ass whooping, right? We expect we were gonna whip the asses, but as we've said multiple times, when these two teams play each other, historically, all that goes out the window. Doesn't matter where you are on the table. It doesn't matter who's on the squad. They both show up, right? We've had our fears about where this rivalry was going from our end, and not necessarily from the supporters, but from the front office, from the team.
From the team.
The team. No one in the team gives a shit about anything right now when it comes to that. They only care about one thing. This was proof. The first game in San Jose. Do you guys agree?
I don't want to believe it,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't want to believe it, but yeah.
You guys saw social media, I imagine, the last few days, right? People were tagging us. Oh, what straight from the stands boys said on the pre-shit about San Jose. I don't want to believe it, but it's true. Coming into this game, the only thing I really wanted was heart. Listen, and it's not even about taking an L to San Jose. It's the way that you take the L, right?
Yeah,
Did you fight? Did you fucking go after every fucking ball? When one of your players got lit up, did you get in somebody's face? Did it become? Did you guys get aggressive? I mean, did you guys come with that anger and that fight, like to really fucking defend the fucking city?
When was the last time we've had that?
But even
I said like 2017. And listen, we still had it last year with Drini. Fuck that. We still had it with Drini.
Yeah. Oh
We
yeah.
did.
Yeah, we had.
We did last year with Drini. And because Drini, fortunately, was still happened to be around with some of the players that still felt that rivalry, with Jella Van Dam. Obviously, Jella Van Dam came to a time where we still had some players like Mike McGee, guys. So it was still there.
But I'm sorry. So, but you know what? The one thing is, like, it could have been anybody who has the same character as Yellow Van Dam. Yellow Van Dam buys into it. You know what I mean? Nobody in our team buys into it right now. Nobody buys into it.
Not
right now.
a single person. And that, like, what's even after we score the goal, right? If you feel that they're coming at you, fucking go clip somebody, go hit somebody, do something like.
Shut them down.
Listen, it shouldn't get who not a single person, not a single fucking player brought a little extra heat from our end. From our end, San Jose, every fucking shot they were going hard. They were putting an extra sprint, whatever they had to get to a fucking ball, and an extra boost and jump. I mean, everything, every single little extra San Jose was putting that shit. And listen, player for player, obviously they're not better than us, than our players are. But as a team, they didn't give a shit and say, you know what? We're going to fucking beat the Galaxy's ass in their fucking house. We're going to fucking go and do it.
We're gonna shut the stadium up.
They were not shooken. The moment that we scored that goal 2 minutes in, instead of saying fuck, here we go, and our team actually giving it to them, saying fuck it, let's go get another one. San Jose said no, fuck that. Let's go win this shit. Let's go take this shit back. Let's go fucking own the Galaxy in their house. And that's what it was. That's what they did. Not a single fucking player. Not a single fucking player put in a fucking hard tackle. Listen, if somebody would have got it in fucking red, even at that 3-1, just get in the fucking face and just hit somebody like in the fucking, I don't know, fucking Zidane status, or I don't know, like some. Just something.
Yeah, no, here you.
Like,
100%.
Even San Jose, dog. When they were up, dog, they lit up Antuna, dog.
Mhm.
Yeah, and no, did anybody do anything about it?
Jonah was
Did
upset,
anybody back him up?
No, man. Not the way I wanted it. Not the way I expected against San Jose.
Yeah.
Come on.
Listen,
And
back up your
especially,
teammates, man.
and especially like Zlatan, dog. All that shit he did last season, this season, how he gets in people's heads, that fool never shows up for this game. And having like people back there, dog. I expect something from a Central American dog when he's playing. Like that's the type of games that I expect him to come over here and chop somebody, just because they understand that's how he playing CONCACAF, and I didn't see none of that shit, dog. I hate
But it has
that
to be
shit.
something about the team's DNA. Then, if these players come from a place like that, what is it about the team's DNA that we're lacking?
And you know what? Back me up. What? Like, what is it that we're like? I mean, obviously not a single fucker gives a shit about this. Even the front office doesn't give a fuck about this rivalry.
But you know what? I did he mention the pot, or was it? It might have been in one of the chats. But you said like if these fuckers don't understand it, then it's the Galaxy as the club to introduce them and make them understand what this rivalry means, right? Like I get it. Most of you fools haven't been in the MLS. Most of you fools don't understand what this club has been through or who their rivals are. There has to be some introduction to that. There has to be some understanding of that.
No one in the front office gives a shit. The only thing the front office gives a shit is about what ESPN thinks and what they think is cool because they want to stay relevant to ESPN and Fox and all these things because of their rights. They don't give a shit about the San Jose rivalry anymore. If you guys haven't realized
we have
that,
to go see the practice.
yeah, we talked about this in the last episode, and they said they gave Guillet 2 options. That's not what we said. We said we want to be at the practice for both of these fucking games, but they gave him 2 options. He says, "Oh, I want everyone here for the LAFC game," but that's not what we wanted. We want to be for like. As a matter of fact, we want to be there for more for the San Jose game.
I was just gonna say that. That's exactly what I was saying. Listen, if you give us an ultimatum, one of the two, it's gonna be San Jose every single time. Especially because we called it. You're a big proponent of this. The team doesn't get it.
Nope.
So we wanted to be there to show the team like this is what it means to us. I mean, if it's not obvious that fucking 600 people fucking got in 3 fucking buses and went 7 fucking hours up just to go fucking get an ass whooping, still with that ass whooping being handed, not shut up, show up like that. If it's not obvious, which is fucking weird, right? We wanted to be
part
there
of the front office mentality.
Yes,
listen, if the players don't see it, listen, I get it. Fine. Let's talk about the players. A player's job, he's getting paid. At the end of the day, he wants to go get his money, right? Sure, they want to win games, they want to championships, but do any of these fuckers born in LA? None of them. I mean, there's a few, obviously, but what's Efra gonna do right now? I mean, he's not gonna carry the team. Everyone else, for the most part, entire team is almost all international. The couple that are, I guess, Americans. I mean, obviously Steres, but Steres obviously is not gonna be that driving force. Even though we want to talk about, let's say if I were on what's his face side on our keeper side, David Bingham, he comes from up there. Even Leggett comes from the Bay Area. Assuming he would have played, right?
But when it comes to that, the last 2 people that we mentioned that carried this rivalry was international players, Yella and Alessandrini.
Right, but what I'm saying,
But that's the character they have,
came
though,
from
yeah.
players. I'm saying, and these guys don't where do they find it from? They don't have anything. Which is why I'm saying, at that point, it becomes the front office's job to educate these guys.
Yep.
The front office has to educate them. Says, hey, look, listen. These guys just went all the way up there, over 600 deep, through different means. Some of them carpooled, some of them flew, some of them took buses. Here's what happened on the way back. As a matter of fact, one of them fucking buses broke down. They were stranded in the middle of the fucking nowhere, waiting 6 hours for another fucking bus to come back, then finally getting picked up, then making their way back here, all to see you guys take a big fucking fat L for not show up. The least you guys can fucking do is show up here at home. Here at fucking home. Not one single fucking player, and none of this was relayed to the front office. Front office says, hey, it'd be cool if we get the players with some ACB gear that they have. Okay, cool. Well, did you tell them the stories? Did you tell them why this is important? Did you tell them why we were quick to give them this shit? Oh, hey, Seba, go put this shirt on just because, we want to show the ACB and the supporter groups that we stand with them. All right, cool.
But you don't. You have
What
no.
does that
You
mean?
have
What
no
else? Though?
idea. Yep. Listen, none of these players right now. None of these players have any idea the passion that runs through us. None of these players can relate right now to us. Right? You know it's weird, right? Because I think every single player that's been brought in has talked about like, oh, the biggest club in America or the most winningest club. They have trophies, whatever. Yeah, all these trophies. There's battles there. You know what I mean? And this team who just took a 6-1 aggregated score L2 is a determining factor. I mean, listen, come on, you guys remember that? Like, it doesn't even have to go that far back. Remember when when we went up to San Jose at Buckshaw? I think you went up there, right, Angel? For when
Yeah,
we were
like
losing
4 of
playoffs.
us. Yeah.
Remember
Well,
that?
we lost here, home 1-0, and we went over there to beat them
Yeah.
3-2. It was a Mike McGee, Donovan, and Keno with the goals. Yep.
Like,
I
see,
was
like
up there.
it doesn't even have to go that far. It's like this decade, bro. But none of these players understand that. None of these players relate.
Well, and let me tell you what else pisses me off, right? And this is rage when everything just hit the fan, and as soon as the game ends, I think only like 2 players decided to come over, if that. Everyone else didn't even get 3/4 straight to the locker room, turn the fucking entire back on the team. Everyone's still there trying to do the shit. Sure, a few of us are fucking livid. Absolutely. I'm not gonna deny like I wasn't. But these fuckers turn, leave, and they let this fucking San Jose players all celebrate like crazy on our end. Listen, it's gonna happen. I get that. But where's some of that respect? Come and hold your fucking ground for a little bit. It's your fucking stadium. Come and defend that shit a little bit. Like, listen, at least hang out for a little bit. Come and look at the supporter groups. Go fucking apologize for being trash. Do something. Instead, you guys fucking leave, and then you have players like Sheikh Salinas coming over there, grabbing his fucking nuts to the supporter groups. Fucking telling them madre everyone's fucking laughing in everyone's face.
Man. And did you see the post
How the
game?
fuck am I not gonna be mad about that shit?
Yeah, no,
How the
hundred
fuck am I?
percent.
How the fuck is John not gonna be mad about that shit? How the fuck are the Outlaws not gonna be mad about that shit?
Yeah, any
And
or
our entire
everybody.
team, the entire team's already inside the fucking locker room. Who knows doing what the fuck?
Yeah, man, it's so fucking dumb. And you more so like if I didn't even fucking finish watching the Filter interview. Somebody tagged us on it. If you guys recall who it was on Twitter, if not, then sorry. But one of you guys tagged us on this shit. Dog, like it's so non important that we just took that L. It's like, oh, now we move on to next game is big. This game was fucking big. What the fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? This game was big. This game was really, really
That
fucking
just
big.
adds to what Angel's saying.
Yeah, this game was fucking big, right? And they're like on. They're like, okay, yeah, we lost this game. Next game is big. Fuck.
Did you
This game
guys
was
see
big.
their video
Whose
after the
video?
game? Someone from San Jose posted a video and they shared it. Somebody tweeted that shit to me. Rage. I got even more. Listen, if I couldn't be even more mad at the levels, they were celebrating their fucking bus like they had fucking won the World Cup. Like they had just won an MLS. Listen, just at least an MLS Cup. That's it. They were fucking partying their asses off in their fucking bus, having a great fucking time. Happy as shit. They just fucked on the Galaxy. And our players, let's not even talk about their supporters. That's
And
gonna be a
our
whole
FO?
different. That's gonna be a whole different story.
Yeah, it was, man.
But our FO, oh, okay. We
Next
just move
week,
on to the next game. It is what it is next week.
We're getting standing
team,
next year.
you know.
man, it's so fucked,
And
dude.
fuck your standing section.
I mean, no,
That's exactly.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, listen, we're bitching and moaning, but we're gonna be there next year and the year after that and the year that follows that. We like pain.
That doesn't stop.
We like pain. So I mean, like, listen, I'm not saying it stops anything. I'm just saying, fuck your standing section is not really, you know what I mean? We're gonna be on that bitch. All right. I want to talk about the stands, but there's something that Rooney tweeted at us that was gonna be part of straight from the fans section, but I kind of want to bring it up because I want to talk about the stands. For all you guys who have been there for a long time, as always, hats off. A lot of you were there the full 90 minutes plus. We didn't stop. To all of you guys who are new and listen to us and took off early, come on. Come on, man. We, in the stands, when you stand with ACB, we're there regardless. I mean, one of our chances, rain or shine, win or lose. You know what I mean? Like, so when we take that fat ass out, we take the fat ass out, but we stay in the stands and we don't stop. You know what I mean? We rage afterwards. Ask Angel. You know what I mean? But we 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 stand our stands. And it was a little disappointing. I was trying to be on best behavior and I went up and I went up to the top to make sure I didn't see any loose scarves walking towards the SJ section. And I went up there early. I went up there like the 80th minute just to make sure that I was there on time. And I was surprised on how many people were going up 10 minutes prior, the night even being finished. Right? What do we get? 3 minutes of stoppage time, so 93 minutes. So 13 minutes before you guys leave, before the game finished, I seen people in big numbers walking out from 121, and that is just some utter bullshit. So, if that was you, I'm calling you out right now. That's bullshit, though. You know what I mean? I guarantee, man. When we win, you guys are there all the time. Be there all the time, good or bad. Yeah. Awkward silence now. Y'all ain't gonna back me up on this one?
Letting you finish.
Listen, letting you finish, and I'm zen now. I'm in a good state of mind right now. I'm good.
Yes, I agree with Rudy. Don't leave early.
Yeah, man. No, it just whack, yo. Like I get it. I get it. The game was whack. Come on, man. Whack, bro. Whack. All right. You have anything else you guys want to add to this game, or should we go into straight from the fans?
No.
Go. We're done. All right. Here, let me play this, and we go into straight from the fans.
You know what I mean? We're still fucking up big, bro. I think the score's gonna be 2-0 Galaxy.
I mean, we did better than I expected.
Fuck San Jose.
Fuck Levels FC. Fucking G's are gonna be coming on top, right?
All right. George, you got us.
Yes, sir. Edwin 08 Bryant. What is up with the price hike for season ticket holders? 25% increase seems like a lot.
All right. I'm not sure how that's being broken down. I know GA is changing because of the safe standing section. Yeah. I don't have the information. Do anybody else know how the numbers are working for the price hikes?
No, I haven't paid attention to anything.
We need to pay the safe standing some way.
Yeah, no.
That's
Listen,
just my
and
initial thought.
we'll figure it out. I know. If you were in GA before, it's not going up that much. Except you have to be down the standing section. That's about it. But yeah, we don't have the information on the price hikes to actually say anything worth it.
Yeah. Bicho Barbon, with Zlatan being suspended, you guys think it'll be a blessing in disguise for the team? I think he still needs two more
he's
yellows.
He still needs one more yellow though.
Yeah.
He's not
Two more.
suspended.
Yeah.
Something like
Since he got that red card, or no, since he got suspended for 2 games.
He got suspended.
Yeah, since he got suspended for 2 games for choking, for caressing what's his name's throat.
Sean Johnson.
Hey,
Yeah.
chill out with that joking stuff, dog. I don't know what type of shit you into. Chill.
You know what? No, never mind. Never mind.
Cerote.
All right. So yeah, so he's good. You will be playing next week or this week.
Rosie Soma asked, does anyone know how many fans are being loaded? Will they be where I'm guessing for Chivas USA. Do they know how many fans are going to come? How many tickets we allocated to them?
This is the whole 227? Is that what it is? The entire section 227, 226, whatever that section is going to be all allocated to the away end. It's like 300 tickets, something like that. That's what the front office, the Galaxy front office, has given LAFC. The same amount of tickets LAFC has given us. Now, as you guys all know, our beloved front office has put out multiple ticket deals, ticket packages, sold so many block tickets, the whole nine. So listen, stop bitching. It is what it is at this point. Your front office fucked up. They gave so many tickets. They sold so many tickets to all these LAFC people. We have no control over it. We gave multiple solutions and ideas. I mean, Antonio, I think he's in here. If not, come back me up with that, or Karina, or anyone. Some of the different options. As a matter of fact, And Futbolista, he's been in leadership for this whole season, so he knows about some of these things that we talked about and how we said some of these things were stupid. Listen, at the end of the day, our front office just cares about their money, and the supporters are always gonna be secondary.
And listen, and then to be quite fucking honest, we exploited their front office too. So it's part of the game. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's part of the game. We will take the tickets when we get a chance. So when we slack on some FO being slick with it, they'll do the same. So, yep.
All right. Next question comes from Insta Carlos. Any reason why the whole north end won't be standing section?
Well, I mean, it is except for the corners, right? Like the upper corners.
Nah, well, the two ends.
No,
Are
the
there's
two
gonna be only
corners.
4 sections, and then basically there's gonna be 2 options. So they're gonna have 2 additional sections in GA that they're still gonna keep as potentials. I mean, honestly, straight up, the honest truth is because they're afraid of not selling out all the shit, all those additional seats. So they want to keep it conservative with 4 sections.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah. So listen, I said, not me, but a lot of us suggested just go all 6, and they chose just to go 4. So listen, that's your
All
FO
right.
for you.
Sharky 14 as David Bingham and Drunk Angel are locked in a room. Who's coming out alive?
Drunk Angel.
Depends. Is there a water bottle in there?
You took
If
it
there's
from
a water
me.
bottle
You
in
took
the
it from me.
room, I
Woo.
take Drunk Angel every time.
Yeah, man. Lethal. He chucked it like 200 yards. Lethal, bro. It was full of.
I thought it was like
Pat
Pat
Mahomes can't see
Mahomes.
me. Yep.
All right, there you go. But without that, he's just a chihuahua. We can't bite. Romo asks, will I be playing Livid AF 6-9 in the final of the Squadcast FIFA tournament?
Well, is he Angel? You got an update on that?
Well, so just so you guys are aware, I am onto the semifinals of my division of the FIFA Rise Squadcast thing. I'm playing against this cat named DeSanti, I think, and assuming Romo wins his semifinal, which I doubt he will, I'm gonna be in the final against whoever beats Romo.
In the same context, Massa, congratulations, you're in the final.
Yeah.
You're in the
Thank you,
final
bro.
for conference or the
Top notch division.
the top division. Good shit, my man. Who'd you beat? Just curious.
Oh, Ugo talking all that
Oh,
shit.
you beat Ugo?
But
Like,
Ugo's irrelevant
Wait.
and when it matters, dog.
was Ugo the same one on Twitter, right? The one that
Yeah,
that-
Uguinho.
oh, him? Oh, cool. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, he
Congrats.
said, what was his tweet?
He goes in here.
it's
He's
funny,
in our
Masa-
chat too.
Masa thinks he could beat me. Ha ha ha. Whatever the fuck. That foot took 2 bad losses, dog, in a row.
What was the
That fool
score?
was shook.
Twitter battles. Damn, y'all.
3-1 both games.
Word?
Home and away.
Damn, you tight. You dope. Hey, shout out to Ugo. I'm just fucking with you.
At least he did better in the Galaxy. That's a good aggregate.
Right? Yeah, he's
Nah,
got one
Ugo.
goal. All right.
All right. Next question comes from Super Villains. I noticed ACB struggling to sync up with the Galaxians on the chance you guys should have a hand signal like an X or walkie-talkies.
Here.
Listen, it's
I think the
Nah,
only one that
so-
we do is this shit. That's the only like the hand signal that we have. We should have like a baseball signal.
and things are changing next year. Next year with science sections, it'll be different. Communication's gonna be different, and it's a work in progress. Listen, this year has been leaps and bounds from what it's been, so we're working on it.
Nah, on top of that, we actually are gonna record a lot of our chants together, and then we're gonna plan a lot of what we're gonna do for next year. So that's coming.
Cool.
It's all coming.
News across the galaxy asks who is going to Vegas with the Nag Boys.
Man,
I'm
that's
straight.
that sounds
Listen,
hard.
at this point,
That's
Mas and
all
I
right.
can. So
Man, you including Massa into this?
Not it.
Nah, I pass. Hard pass.
Yeah,
Hang
no,
on,
the
so,
Nag Boys could take Angel. Control him.
Yeah, take Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angel. Go.
I'm gonna see.
listen, I'm gonna get another tattoo like the one I just got. Look at my
Hey,
tattoo, guys.
you know what? I might go to that, dog, just to see King Kong and Bad Bunny, dog.
Bad Bunny, Band Bunny,
Band Bunny,
Bunny,
baby.
Kong and Bad Bunny, dog.
What about
I
Hungry
wanna
Bunny?
see that.
Oh, you guys haven't seen Hungry Bunny.
All right. Fern Dog asks, why do we suck so much?
Shout out to Fern Dog though. That's my dude. Why do we suck so much? Listen, because we have baby balls. Our shit haven't dropped yet. When we find
Because of Royal
balls,
Felcher.
when we find balls and we really play for it, like we really want to win every single game. When we put the all in, dog, can nobody
And you
beat
wanna hear
us.
some crazy shit? Like right now, we're still in second, right? And
Third.
Third.
Oh, we're third now.
Doug,
Oh
shut up,
shit.
Angel.
Well, so Pete, well, it's gonna get worse because obviously we have LAFC next, then we have Portland, then we have Atlanta, then we have DCU, then FC Dallas, and
We
then
ain't
Seattle.
making playoffs.
Oh, we make it playoffs.
Nah.
I hope not.
I ain't ready to get that up. Yeah, we're making playoffs. We're making
We're not
playoffs.
making playoffs.
We're making playoffs, and we're having a home game. Calling it right now.
Oh, whew, you
Calling it
got
right now.
big bolas.
Calling it right now. Make a playoffs. And,
All right.
and home game.
Can't confirm or deny I'll be there for playoffs.
E10. Damn, I feel sorry because the response you're about to get for this shit. Should I even show up on Friday?
Oh yeah, you what the fuck? Unless you're serving a band, there's no reason you should not be showing up on Friday.
Rain or
Or even if
shine,
you are
win or
serving a
lose,
band,
baby.
can't
Come
come
on.
serve on-
No, don't pull that one off. Don't get fucking banned for longer. Just, you know what I mean? Take it in chin. But yeah, fuck yeah, show up. Listen, if you have a fucking ticket, if you got a ticket, dog, show up and show up loud. I don't give a fuck where you're sitting. You can sit in the fucking luxury seats. Make sure you're cheering on the fucking team. You hear the LA Galaxy simple,
right.
clap, clap, clap. You do that one.
F Valencia 3921 asks, "This team is just here for a paycheck."
It feels that way. It
Yeah.
feels that way. Listen, I think it's a lot of talented players who don't have no heart right now. Jonah be an exception. I think
All
Jonah.
right,
I think Jonah plays.
Tony DOGG asks, "At this point, is it lack of heart, skill, chemistry, etc. with the players, or just bad coaching?"
I'm gonna call it
All
heart.
of the above.
Nah, maybe.
Which one do you take out?
Maybe. No, that's it.
Heart?
Maybe. No, heart for sure. No heart.
Skill. I think skill is the one because we do have skill on the team.
Enough, right? It's just-
Julissa Martinez asks, "Did y'all find out who trolled Angel last week on Straight from the Stands?" Angel, do you want to share?
Yeah, I do. Fucking bitch ass Romo did. Is
is
there a surprise? Is there a surprise? Not a surprise.
No,
Fucking
shout out to
Basically
I
the
Romo.
can't-
same person, if you ask.
Shout out to
I mean,
Romo.
he's just slightly taller and slightly uglier, but you know.
Yep.
All right, let's go on to Twitter. We have Chris Seller asks, "Can you tell everyone if they want to wear a Bingham kit on Friday to make sure the trash bag is white? Thanks."
Hell yeah! Hey, Chris Eller, we're tight again, bro.
I don't know. I don't
Nah.
blame him. We
Yo,
said
I
it, but
can't-
dog, what the
I
fuck?
can't fuck with Chris Sutter because
Can't
that fool
confirm.
fucks with Zlatan too highly, dog.
Can't confirm or deny that Chris Hill was wearing green shorts when he put out that tweet.
Well, I saw him also on Friday.
Yeah, we saw him
Before all
Friday.
this madre. Good seeing you, brother.
Yeah, like this.
I won't see you again for about 6 months.
All right. Ramiro asks, "Hate to bring this up, but what's the worst scoreline against Chiva at home that you are okay with?"
None.
None. I don't want a bad scoreline.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, can't accept it.
Listen, if it were
Sorry.
up to me, none. It's not up to me though.
Can't accept it though. Like I can't accept a L. I don't know.
I'll be mad at. I'll still be mad at the draw too. I want to win. Fuck all that.
No, we'll get to that sooner or later.
Listen, we'll talk about it on Wednesday,
on Wednesday.
when we do the
Tailgate.
save everything for that game. Save everything for that game. 'Cause I
Yeah.
have my takes.
You get 5 minutes of talk. All right. Madam Serrano says on a
Okay,
scale of
20-minute
1 to
episode,
69,
so,
how
you know.
livid was Angelito?
Wait, what was that?
Oh, sorry, you missed the question for talking. Next time, shut the fuck up.
Repeat the question.
What's the worst experience that you had at a home game?
What's the worst home game? Man, this one's up there.
that's
Houston's
a good
up
question.
there. This one's up there. Houston's up there. Yeah, man. This one in Houston are up there.
Houston definitely up there.
Houston, because we're winning like 2-0. And I was looking at flights for fucking playoffs. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Huh?
Shit. All right.
Yeah.
Can we loan Zlatan to Milan like we did with Beckham?
Nah, man. It's not.
I would if we had another striker, dog. Unfortunately, this is what we're gonna have to deal with the rest of the
Yep,
season.
we gotta write it out. We gotta write it out.
All
I'm
right.
sure guys
Rooney
season
asks,
is halfway.
Go for it, George.
need to speak. Rooney says, need to speak on my mind on something I didn't like on Friday. I was sitting down in section 132 with his little one. Had a clear view of ACB. Galaxy went down 3-1 and seen a lot of people start walking out of the section. Some wouldn't chant at all. I know it's frustrating to see them lose, especially against San Jose or any other opponent, but we are there to support the fucking team 90 plus minutes, win, lose, or draw. So I wanted to hear y'all thoughts on the situation. Huge shout outs to those peeps who worked on Tifo, top notch as fuck.
Yeah, Tifo
I
was
have a
dope.
thing.
Go for it.
I have a comment, but
I have
I'll
a
go
thing
last.
when it comes to that. when it comes to, we need to find a dynamic between the first half and the second half of this, and I don't think we really locked it down, because I get the top starts going crazy and they do their own chant, and the bottom half, we're always mostly in the bottom half. I know, Andrew, you kind of transitioned your way up to help out with that, but it's hard. It's hard to get that to sync up. I don't know what the I personally don't have a solution to that, but I noticed the lack of connection when it came to that. That's
Yeah.
one. Two, as much as I love our Capos, top notch as fuck, it takes a lot for y'all to get up there and do that type of shit. But you guys have to understand there's a point where I'd rather not kill a chant to tell everyone to stand the fuck to get the fuck louder. Do that within the chant. Don't stop a chant in order for that to happen, because then now you're just killing the vibe of, say, the 30% who were going hard. And just to stop to hear you yell at people and be like, "Yo, hurry the fuck up!" That, like, we get that, but get that in between. Like, say louder, louder, or something to hype up people. Glenn does a really good job about doing that shit. But I think sometimes, it's just something. And instead of telling people to shut up, like, let's keep the chants going and get them through the chants. That's just my two takes when it comes to the stands. The stands were rocking. I was fucking with it. Germs and me were going at it. But I think those two things we like to work on. Like I said, I don't have the answer to it. It's just something I've noticed.
It's hard because I was standing near Angel and I saw, and it was hard because like we thought we had it, and then we realized like we're off, like, you know what I mean, like we're off, and it's hard because like there's, we try, there's communication between Angel and the couples at the bottom, but it's loud, you know what I mean. So sometimes they don't start at the same time, so it's hard. It's something that definitely has to be worked on, and maybe next season. Maybe next season with the way the stands are gonna be set up, it'd be easier to control. I don't know, but that's
We have
hard.
some ideas for next year. We obviously haven't done much because stands are not set up like that. But yeah, what Rudy just said. Listen, I went up to the middle, and some of the guys that are there in the middle are proof. Especially because I was really close to the drummer. Sometimes I can't really hear things. So even if I go further up, then I can't hear things as much. So sometimes we, chill to hear really quick what's going on, and then we'll catch up and get back up to par with that. I don't know if that's when you're referring to some of the moments where you really don't hear much, because it's like, okay, well, we're not going to start what we think. Sometimes we might get started and we realize, oh wait, we're a little bit off. Hold on, let me hear it. Then I'll get on the megaphone, and then we'll go from there. But listen, I was up there when I went up there, I could tell it was a bit dead. When I went up there, shout out to fucking Eric, shout out to Evelyn, shout out to Carlos, everyone that was up there that helped, get everything going when we were up there. Because once we got it going up there, the entire section was rocking. The one thing I did want to say is about the person that was making that assessment. Listen, you're not in our section. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I get that you have kids. Listen, my kids are in my section too, and my kids are doing all game.
Rooney's been in our section.
Well, Rooney, so you know this. Like, listen, why weren't you there yourself? To help out.
And
and we can only do so much.
And listen, and ideas are welcome. You know what I mean? Not all ideas can be, taken action upon, but they're welcome. If you have an idea that might work, please let us know. We're always up for that. And then to the second part, I already addressed, don't fucking leave early. Give it all until the end. It's tough sometimes. I get it.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Plus, I mean, to be fair, 3 goals.
Nah. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck if it's 10 goals.
I get it. I'm saying I get it for some people. I get it,
you know what? I don't get it, dog, because that fool Rudy texted me the day before talking about he wanted to go see Freddie Gibbs that day at Microsoft Theater, and he didn't fucking leave early to go watch that shit.
And
there's no reason why anyone else should leave early if they ain't got nothing else to do that night, dog.
Man, gives it Mad Lib, and they ain't gonna be back for a full year, dog. But fuck it.
All right. Livid AF69 asked, how many $1 bills did Jesse get at El Pescador?
Listen, I swiped my card. I get him with Apple Pay a couple times because, you know what I mean? He was fired, dog. Yeah, a little stanky leg, too. Jesse does a little, when he's drunk and he's feeling himself, he does a little stanky leg.
Yeah,
Top notch. I love that shit, dog.
Accurate. All right. TikTok Tone asked, 600 Galaxy supporters made the trip to Scum Jose to show love to the G's. Do you think we can at least hit 1K to Levas? That's right down the road from us. Those that really will support will show up. Those that don't will find an excuse. Also, I want that White Claw. Let me answer the White Claw. I got you. That's me. I got that.
ticketing is the hardest thing for levels, though.
Yeah.
Ticketing, that's the one hurdle that's hard to get over. I'm sure people will be down, but ticketing is hard. Like I said, we exploited any possibility to get tickets from their end as much as we could, and even at that, it's not a big quantity. Angel, do you know a number that we're gonna receive from them?
Same amount, 300
Yeah,
for that entire 217 section. So it's like we telling people, if you're gonna find your ticket, find whatever you can close to 217.
Yeah. Just, I mean, like I said, try to exploit their FO like the way they do to ours, and get your tickets as you can, man. As many people as you can. Even last year, with the shit numbers they gave us, the FO gave us, and whatever we were able to pull.
We still had a good number.
Yeah, we had a good number, and man, we were loud as fuck. I mean, towards the end of the game, like we took over, and we were talking about this is our house at their stadium. So, I think it will be better this year, and we're gonna rock it. Let me just circle back to White Claw. Are they good? I never had them, and they've been all over my fucking timeline like the last couple of weeks. Are they good?
White Real Claw? Shit. When it comes to White Claw, it's which one you get. I tried the mango, and it's the best one, and it gets the job done. Like 3 or 4, and you're like, oh.
Word?
Plus, they're on that healthy shit. So, Angel, shout out to you. There you go. If you want to be skinny, White Claw's fuck.
Nah.
Michelob, you need like 12 Michelobs to actually look like a man. 4 White Claws will make you look like a hombre.
That's why I drink Miller Lite.
All right, go for it.
You need 15 of those motherfuckers. All right. Marvin Mejia asked, do you think this team will still have a realistic chance at reaching MLS Cup? It seems like a lot of players are already waiting for the offseason.
I don't know about that. Reaching MLS playoff. I mean, MLS
We're not
Cup.
making playoffs, dog.
We're making playoffs, dog. But
we're not making playoffs. I'm waiting for next season, dog.
I don't even
care what happens this summer transfer window. I don't give a fuck.
Accurate as fuck.
I'm ready for this shit to be over. Power
Power
positivity, dog. Power positivity is dead, just like WWE is dead. I'm done with that shit. I'm done with this team this season. Fuck all that.
Masa, a little sidebar bet or what? On playoffs?
What you want?
A little sidebar
what you want?
Bet? I don't know.
You about to take a now?
What are we doing? What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
You want?
We're doing money. We're doing money. We're doing. What are we doing, dog?
No, we have to do some type of liquor.
I'm down though. Hey, three wise men.
Ooh, what is this? College days? Chill. Ooh.
It has to be bad. It has to be bad, right? 3 wise men. Playoffs.
All right.
I know you. George, I think you're partying more right now than you are in college. Shut the fuck up. Talking about college days.
Listen, you're right.
I know you've been on the wild one.
All right, so 3 wise men.
Rampage,
Doing that?
dog. Rampage.
No, I don't drink anymore.
You little punk.
Dog, you've said that shit. Like
you about to drink in my house on Friday?
Hey, shut the fuck up. That shit don't count. Let's make it a little bocho, right?
Can't confirm to deny.
All right.
We had one last minute question from everyone's favorite, Marilyn. Shout out, Marilyn. Can we have a story time every other episode? You have to limit Angel to 20 minutes, though. I still think 20 minutes is a lot.
What's my story time, though?
Listen, Angel might be sidelined for stories. I mean, maybe we could post it back from the.
I think away games. I think away games, and I'm actually thinking about heading to Monterrey to watch a couple of Tigres games. So I might have some crazy shit from that.
Listen, I have. No, I'm not even gonna talk about it, but I do have some plans for some different content that I want to pull out. But we have to talk to the squad. We have to talk to the team before we move on them. So we might have a little more story time coming up soon. But any more questions?
That was it for Straight for the Fans. Hey, shout out. That was a lot of questions.
That was a lot of questions. Shout out to Daisy. Shout out to Fern Dog. Shout out to Carlos again from GWO for definitely looking out for us at the game. Everybody who shows love to us, man, 100% appreciate it. Y'all motherfuckers tuning in to hear us rant and talk shit, man. Love you guys. The tailgate, you guys been listening to the tailgate, and I appreciate that, man.
Glenn. Shout out to Glenn. He went to Mexico, and in Mexico he bought me and Angel back some Iron Maiden beers.
Oh, that's right. That's what you're talking about. Yeah.
Right.
Angel,
love you for that.
$20.
Shout out to you guys. We love you. Thank you so much. Again, do us a favor. Post up when you're listening. Share the links and everything. We love you guys. Appreciate it.
Hashtag free Angel.
Hashtag free Angel.
I have a question. I'm a whisper so no one hears. What are we gonna do about the tickets?
Oh,
Did we get them?
Yeah. So I do have them.
Okay.
Shit. How do you guys want to do this?
I like my idea. I don't know.
I'm down with it.
What was your idea? I'm sorry. What was it? Go for it. Whatever idea was.
Let's go run with
everyone. So shout out to Rafa Alvarez, Angel.
Yeah. Our boy Rafael.
Rafa
Alvarez.
Alvarez.
What's his handle? What's his handle?
Shout him out.
What's his handle?
I
Yeah,
just,
we'll
he's
put
only
his
on
handle up.
Facebook, I believe.
Oh, only on Facebook.
Oh, you know what?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out and give you
I
credit.
think he's had to live and die in LA, I believe. But you
We'll
know what
figure it out.
Contest
We'll
time,
figure it out.
everyone. So tomorrow we're gonna be posting our episode just like we always do on Instagram. At Straight from the Stands. You guys know our handles. We have 2 tickets for the game on Friday. Giving them out. Rafa gave it to us. The only thing that we ask is if you want in on that, like our post and comment on our post with the one person that you'll bring to the game. And we'll randomly. Can we do it randomly?
Yep.
We'll figure it out. We'll do it randomly. We'll do it
randomly.
live so everyone can see that it's some honest shit. But remember, like our post, comment with the person that you'll take to the game, and you get 2 free tickets to the game on Friday.
Yep. And it goes both on Instagram and on Twitter. Twitter just add us. Yeah, Twitter just add us. Don't worry, I'll just collect them all and throw them into a list.
Tag your friend though.
Yeah. Get a tag your friend. Add us. Instagram, like, comment, Twitter, retweet with whoever you're bringing to a game with you. We got 2 tickets. Again, Rafa, shout out to you. Thank you for fucking hitting us up.
Fuck Eddie. Eddie's automatically out.
I want him to win.
Everyone
tag Angel.
Never mind. Fuck with these tickets.
No.
200 each.
But straight up, yo, good looking out for reaching out to us. We even offered to sell them for you. He was like, nah, let's give them away. So shout out to you, a real one. 2 tickets for Friday. Those tickets are being a little hard to come by now. So there's a chance. Hook us up with some likes, and we'll hook you up with 2 tickets.
Hey, Rodrigo, hit me up about the people at Monkish. Not to
But
bring them to the
serious shit
game,
though,
but I
if
love
you're
their
gonna,
beer.
yeah, if you're gonna tag some people though, listen, people that are gonna come and put in support, that are gonna fucking put it in stands, because it's the type of game where everyone needs to roll up. So just be mindful of that. Bring someone that's gonna put in work. That's all.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. With that being said, this is another episode of Straight from the Stands. I'm your boy Rudy at I'm Smarts on Twitch. I'm Smarts on the gram. I'm Smarts on Twitter.
This is George. Shout out GWO for the beer again. J Undefeated 7.
Follow me at live at AF96 and 80F3691 on Instagram and hashtag Free Angel Part 3.
Peace, love, and G's up.
Good night, everybody.
What it do, baby?